Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Report reaching us right now is that, Gospel and Dr. Lizzy have scattered everywhere, turned the palace upside down, as in that they fight, the wahala, the stress was not easy. As Dr. Lizzy was trying to make a point across to Gospel that, look, you can never be a knife that is sharp in the front and also sharp in the back. Now, they said she overheard Gospel's conversation with Auntie Igbi, telling Auntie Igbi that she has a right to have done what she did. Now, you know that everybody is jumping on Auntie Igbi for demanding half of Ojaja more. That you can't possibly do that. You do know that even Dr. Lizzy went to hit Auntie Igbi back to back over that demand. Then how can you ask Kabiyesi to give you half of Ojaja more? Did you contribute half of the mall to him? You know that they said that investment was worth about $900,000. So, if you're talking about that, we are talking about almost ₦1 billion in the Nigerian currency as at the time that that Ojaja Mall was open, okay? And so you're asking for half of that. If you must go, you must ask for that. So everybody is beginning to see that Igbi is trying to demand for something that is impossible so that they might want to give her consideration to probably stay in the palace and all of that. You know, these women have money, so their problem is not even about money. Their problem is about staying in the palace and making sure Queen Naomi does not come. And then again, because Queen Naomi has been very adamant, she has said that if they stay, she will not stay. One woman in that palace she's not ready to stay with, even though a lot of people are under the impression that she might likely stay with Elizabeth. But for the noun, at least now, what we know is that she is saying that if any of them is going to stay in the palace, that she is not ready to stay with them. And so, Auntie Igbi has been going back and forth. Even right now, as we speak, they say that she has a very serious plague, like we have had. Over and over again, we have had that they have been trying to get a way to resolve that and all of that, but her stubbornness will not let her. She's very upset. She said she sold her hotel and added money to that investment. That Kabiyesi has no right to treat her like that. She would never let that happen. That Kabiyesi will have to give her half of that. And everybody's jumping at her. And Dr. Elizabeth really attacked her. So they said that they were in their open area where they sit. And Igbi was there. Temitope was there having a phone conversation with Igbi, who is not in the palace right now because she's going and coming. They say when she comes, she's very uncomfortable in the palace because of something that is itching her here and there, as we are hearing, allegedly. So as we are hearing what is going on now, she said in that open area, Dr. Elizabeth overheard a conversation where Gospel did not know she was coming, and she was telling Igbi that she has a right to demand that the nonsense is too much. What is this and what is that? Meanwhile, in front of every other person, she acts as though she is on the side of Kabiyesi and she is on the side of these other people. But when she is behind them, she shows her real color. And they said Dr. Elizabeth blasted her badly that at your age, you should know better than this. As it is alleged, as it is rumored, as it is reported, as it is not be me talking, as it is not here, me self I hear, okay? And so they said Dr. Elizabeth blasted her that for a woman of your age that has children, you cannot continue to be like this. That you are a knife that is sharp front, you're sharp back, you're sharp. Nobody knows what side is safe to use. That is the kind of person you are. And unfortunately, we didn't see that fast, but right now, I know the kind of person you are. How is it possible that when you come before us, you act as if Igbi is doing the worst thing in the world? Igbi is the worst person in the world. Then when you go behind her, behind us, like she could not understand the kind of conversation that Doctor, that gospel, anti-gospel, as a matter of fact, that she did not understand the kind of conversation that anti-gospel was having with Auntie Igbi, standing solidly behind her, supporting what she's doing, supporting the fact that yes, so Kabiyesi, no pain, no gain, that Kabiyesi will have to cut off that from him, and that one will touch him in such a way that she will know that you cannot carry women and come and gather them, and later you just say you want to leave them for who? For who? Who is Naomi? And that was exactly what this woman was saying, as it is alleged, as it is rumored, as it is reported, as it is no be me talk calmly. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I love you guys. Esheo, Adukbeo, my people. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're here and you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's not a small thing though that we are hearing that Gospel and Dr. Elizabeth, they had a very serious altercation in the palace. Considering the fact that Gospel is sharp left and sharp right, and encouraging what Igbi is doing to Kabiyesi, who has done them so well and brought them to the palace, giving them a name that a lot of them never had. Some of them had money, but one thing they never really had the kind of name that they have now. Look at today, bloggers. I am talking about them. So many other bloggers are talking about them. Why? They are talking about them because Oni gave them a name. Yes, so the phone. Oni gave them the name. Okay? Yes, because before now, who would have been talking about anti-Igbi, anti-gospel? There may be anything or have the money that they have. Money does not give you popularity. You have to channel your money rightly to get popularity. And that is, their marriage to the Ooni of Ife actually gave them popularity. And that is what they are enjoying right now. You might be looking to a lot of people like, oh, bloggers are talking about them, talking about them. Talking about them is something that helps them to sell their product. Yes, so it's something that is helping them sell their product, okay? And so that's a good thing, okay? And so as we are hearing this, it's not a small thing, no. They said they were told that Dr. Elizabeth gave gospel, that by the time Dr. Elizabeth finished with her, that she was crying, as in crying so much, crying as if somebody used something to beat her. But that was what Dr. Elizabeth wanted to prove, to let her know that you cannot continue going back and forth. Let us know where you stand. And that kind of a thing is very annoying. Where do you stand? People need to define you and know exactly where you stand. What's your stand? Today you're here, tomorrow you're there. You will be here acting as if you love this group of people. Then tomorrow you're there acting as if no, you don't do that. And so that is what they said Dr. Elizabeth said to her and gave her, a piece of her mind. I'm going to bring you more updates. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.